Employers across Jefferson County are working to fill dozens of vacancies.
And some are one step closer to filling those positions through a special job fair. It gives some residents a second chance. WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn got more insight on the hiring fair tonight. What's so special about this particular event, Aaron?
Yeah, guys, Sherry, I'm told that nearly 1,300 people came to the Bessemer Civic Center for the hiring fair today. Some of them were justice impacted, meaning that they have a record, and that makes it difficult to find a job. Now, this is file video of a previous second chance hiring fair. Right now, according to Indeed, there are more than 10,000 jobs available across the Metro Birmingham area. Now, Thursday's hiring fair is helping fill that demand while also giving people who need it a second chance. There were 25 companies who were hiring and 15 service providers present. Now, this is the 5th year Bessemer Cutoff District Attorney Lenise Washington hosted the fair, and the first with U.S. Pipe as a sponsor. Now, I talked to Brian Odom, who was incarcerated for 4 years. Now, he went to the same hiring fair a few years ago and is now giving others the opportunity to turn their lives around.
My whole life, I didn't think it was possible. I thought it was always me staying on this side of the fence instead of jumping over to the other side and being successful, and always felt myself as a loser. And I know how people think when they're in that position and they're in that, hey, I don't want to give up, I want to quit. Now I can show them that this is how you do it. This is what I did. Put God first, and He will lead the way.
Now, we talked about those 10,000 jobs that are available earlier. Now, we wanted to know why that was, so I reached out to the Birmingham Business Alliance to find out. It says there are 3 reasons why those numbers are high. Now, the first is the labor force participation rate. That is the number of people who are actively working and how many people are actively looking for a job. Right now, that includes 61% of people across 7 central Alabama counties. Now, another reason for that employment is the BBA says that the unemployment rate jumped down for the state 0.7% from March to April. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but considering the national average is 4.2%, it's significant. Now, the last factor is the jobs that are available. The metro area experienced an increase in month-to-month job growth since March. But Tatiana Turrentine-Long says it's hard to keep track of the numbers of job openings because the market is constantly changing.
With your retail trade industries, with hospitality, restaurant, where there is volatile turnover, so you're going to see job postings for every potential position for every single different location for your typical McDonald's and Burger King, right? So that is going to obviously influence the number of job openings that are available, but of course that isn't necessarily reflected in every single industry like tech or manufacturing.
Now, Turrentine-Long says people needing to leave the workforce for different reasons can also affect these numbers, and recent instances of federal and manufacturing layoffs happening locally also play a small role.